I'm going to kill my producer if anything goes wrong now. Twixz, are you there? He hasn't put him through on purpose, has he? We're probably not. Oh, Twixz, welcome.
Yo, what's up?
How's it going, man? You right?
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay,
Can you
good.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
Can you hear us?
Great.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay, because we can hear you.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. Let's start, shall we? Welcome to Overload. It's an honor, I'm sure.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, good. The first thing I've got to talk to you about, firstly, is you did an interview on Button Bashers, didn't you? And you had
I might have. I'm not sure if that was me. It might have been.
I think it was you. And I've actually got it on my screen here. I don't know if we can bring up my screen. But in the quick fire round, Twixz, you got asked the question, too good or I goaf, and you wrote goaf.
I did.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought we started off...
I see Goaf at every other month. I see Goaf at an event, so it's just like, you know.
Is it because I've got a theory, right? You both play hunters, don't you?
We might both play hunters.
Is it because you see iGoaf as your hunter pet? Is that why you're attached to him?
I did name my pet iGoaf.
You see, that's it. I don't mind then. I'm cool with that. Don't worry about it. You can have iGoaf as your hunter pet. Okay then. So let's move into the interview. You're moving into the World Finals. Are you prepared? Are you excited?
Yeah, I mean, definitely we're prepared, and definitely we're very excited to go to the finals. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay. You're in Group B. The group of Beth. It didn't quite work.
Is that the name of it now?
Yeah, it is now. So, are you worried about your group at all?
I wouldn't say I'm worried about the group. I mean, we played three of the teams in the group already before, and you know we know what to expect, and you know it's gonna be a lot of fun playing against all those teams.
Okay, thank you. This is my in-ear, by the way. I'm sorry to distract. I was just telling the audience why I was swearing on camera a little bit earlier. Okay, so all right. So you think you make it through? You've played a few of the teams before. Let's talk about the patch. How has the patch changed your composition at Beastcleave? Because a lot of people think it's got weaker.
Well, I mean, it's hard to tell. We don't have a TR server in America right now, so none of us can test on Season 5 gear anything. So we're all playing on live. On live, it doesn't feel too different, really. It feels, you know, pretty much the same. So I really can't speak for Season 5 gear, though, because no one in America has gotten to play on it yet.
How come you don't have Season 5? Like, how come they don't have TR?
We don't have a TR up.
Yeah.
Whose fault is that?
I mean, there's MLG's TR isn't up and ESL's TR isn't up, so we don't have anything.
Yeah, we just hadn't had the server up for the championship final event.
Okay.
And I think the MLG server was up for quite some time, but it's not anymore. So
do you feel like
you could practice on the European server, though?
Yeah, we did log on there, but we had like 400 MS, so it's like, no.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you feel at a disadvantage then going into the World Finals a little bit?
Nah, I mean, we're not a team that's going to make any excuses. If we lose, it's because we lost. But, I mean, we still plan to win. So I don't think we're at a disadvantage. It's just, you know, we just don't exactly know how it's going to be like in Season 5 gear.
Is that not uneasing for your team? Are you not worried? Or, I mean, are you guys all just like Team America, fuck yeah?
I mean, maybe a little bit, but we do put a lot of thought into it. So, you know, we thought what it would be like in Season 5 gear, and we're still confident. Okay,
that's cool. I like to know that. So you must have some concerns about some compositions. You want to share with us maybe any kind of thoughts on what comps you might not like to play or what comps you would like to play?
Honestly, I don't think it really matters. Between the different comps we run right now, I don't think we have any comps to be worried about or a bad matchup. So no, I don't think we have any issues there with whatever comps we might go up against.
Okay, we've got some questions coming in on the comment. One of the questions from someone who I'm not even going to pronounce their name because I've been doing it wrong all show. What's the main reason for running a Pally healer instead of a priest in your comp?
When we first started the comp, we did it with a priest. We thought the aggressive nature of a priest worked really well, and it did on live against bad players. But when you play against good players that use all their abilities, you kind of need a defensive healer, which is the best defensive healer is a paladin. So it just meshes well, his defensive cooldowns with our team.
Okay. All right, I've got another. I'm going to ask you this other question. I shouldn't ask it. Yiska, who was on the phone a little bit earlier, who's actually going to be walking around Germany ordering you schnitzels, apparently, I heard.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
That's the plan, right? Schnitzels and Twixes, please. He says, will you punch him when he beats you in every Wii game?
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's possible.
The punching or the beating?
I also don't think he could beat me in foosball anymore. So.
Ooh, mate, if you challenge Germans to foosball, that's World War III, you realize?
If you can beat me in foosball, I'll change my answer to the interview.
Okay, all right. So Yiska versus Twixz and foosball at the finals.
No, too good versus Twixz and foosball at the finals.
Dude, hey, I saw you play. Admittedly, you were drunk, and the football table was holding you up. But in that dive bar of yours, but no, I'll take you on. Don't worry about it. And if not, I'll just bring down Toby. You remember Toby, the other hunter?
Yeah, I do remember Toby. I see him on sometimes.
I'm gonna bring him down. He's gonna be my offense. Me and Toby versus you and Yiska.
How about me and Flex versus you and Toby, Americans?
Yeah, okay.
American
sure.
versus Europeans.
You guys don't know how to play football anyway. You play soccer ball. That's what you would call it.
Yeah, I think
it's the worst insult ever, I know, but I'm just gonna stay with it. if I give this a match, huh?
I googled how to spell it, so I got it right.
Okay, cool. All right then, so let's get back to the World Finals. And actually, who do you think's got stronger on the changes, like resilience change and the healing, and who do you think's got weaker? Because you say you guys don't feel you got weaker. You're playing Season 5, but do you have a feeling that there might be some teams doing slightly better or slightly worse at the World Finals than the previous competitions at the American Finals and the European?
I mean, I'm probably really the wrong person to ask because we don't, like I said, we don't have Season 5 gear, and on live everything feels the same. Like the change isn't very noticeable at all. So the comps that were good are still good. The comps that were bad are still bad. And I don't know if Season 5 is going to make a big difference. I really don't know. Like, I thought TSG would be good in Season 5, but the TSG Vive and Valrath were complaining that he didn't have enough rage to do anything after the change. So
they need 200% armor pen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna fix it. Nice.
So I really don't know. Like we don't have that practice to see, who benefits the most from it in Season 5 and who doesn't.
Okay. There's probably a few people watching that play your composition. And I guess a question that they might want to know the answer to is what makes your comp successful? I mean, not as like what it does, but what do you need to do playing that comp? I mean, what kind of mentality or what ingredients do you need to make that comp work successfully?
Probably just you definitely need really good chemistry. I know it doesn't look like it sometimes on streams when teams aren't prepared for it, but on live against certain comps, you're going to need to work really hard and be on the same page, on the same targets, be ready to change targets. So, just normal stuff that normal comps require of you and coordination-wise.
You actually mentioned in the interview on Button Bashers that you really want to play Button Bashers because they seem to bring out the best in you.
Yeah, I think our series, whenever we play Button Bashers, is just crazy intense. The intensity and the stuff that happens in the match is just insane. And I feel like it makes us play on the top of our game, and we know they're playing on the top of their game. So whenever we play them, it's a lot of fun for us.
Okay, I also, we were told by Sean, and you probably got messages as well, and someone asked, what do you think about Move Anything as an add-on being allowed, the add-on that lets you just basically move anything, and also actually allows you to hide some stuff as well?
You like move your arena frames?
Yeah, it's called Move Anything, and maybe Sean just hasn't told you. He's sat here like a naughty boy right now. There's an add-on called Move Anything.
It's basically doing the same thing as the script commands everybody was using already.
I mean, we don't use it. Well, like one of our players uses it, but it's like scripts that let you move your party frames, your target frames, arena frames.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I think it's fine because the thing about add-ons is they can tell you everything that's happening, but what that's doing is just moving the Blizzard UI to positions that's more comfortable for you. You know, so it's not really enhancing your play anymore. It's not really like, you know, it's not like spell alert or something that's telling you like, oh, this interrupt is up.
Not going to happen.
Yeah,
you know,
Sean was trying to get Gladius, Spell Alerter, and Sean's a healer, and he actually heals with Healbot in Arena.
And Click.
And yeah, and he was trying to get all those in Into Extreme Masters, and I had to say no. So he's a little bit disappointed.
Right.
I mean, in the end, I think it's fair to let the players move the standard Blizzard UI to the positions they feel most comfortable with.
Okay, well, yeah, it's a nice site on it, but as you say, I think your perception of what it actually will do for players is pretty correct as well. But I know a lot of people will be interested in using that and preparing for it for the tournament. So a couple of questions then. Who do you think is going to be the big surprise of the tournament? Who do you think is going to, you know, kind of just turn up and unsuspectedly do amazing?
I really don't think it's a big surprise, but no one has mentioned it, and it's SKUS. The one tournament they went to, they got second, and they played us really hard, and they won the RLS mirror against Fnatic. And you know, the one event they played at, they played really good. They've had some really good nights queuing on live where they get really high. So, you know, I guess in some people's books it would be a surprise if they did good, but I think they'll do good.
Okay, do you have any inside information on them, by the way? Because Shadow Priest have been looking strong, but Real's probably going to stay to the Rogue?
I don't have inside information, but in Edmonton, he did go Shadow Priest against RMP, and it actually almost cost them the trip to CBIT because they almost dropped that to Loaded. I think if Loaded won one more game, they would have qualified for CBIT, and SK would have been knocked out.
Oh,
so
risky.
He changed that back to Rogue real quick. I think Shadow Priest has its place, and maybe if they fight against a Warrior team, you might see it. So maybe against SK Korea, because I don't know how well. I guess Rogue fares well against that too. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you'll see it.
Okay. All right then. So Twixz, I'm just going to reintroduce you because we don't have overlay. So Twixz from Complexity Black, currently playing Hunter, and favouring Igof as his favourite pet, who special ability is to annoy people in Arena. He distracts them, like, Igof dance. Okay, so who's going to be the big flop of the tournament? Like, who do you think is going to just not come make it as far as they should?
Big flop.
Time for a cheap shot now.
Do you want to phone a friend? 50-50.
I don't. Yeah, I'll go 50-50.
Okay. The 50. I don't know. There's no 50-50 options.
Group A or Group B?
Yeah.
Drop one
Someone from Group A or Group B. You can drop a group.
I can drop a group.
Yeah, drop a group for the flop question, and I'll read out the 6 names in the other group, and you have to pick one. So which group would you like to drop?
I'll drop Group B. I'll drop
Group B. Okay, Group B. So Group A, your options are Team Dignitas, Existence, Mouse Sports, SK Gaming Korea, and SK Gaming US. And I would need your answer in 30 seconds. Would you like me to repeat the options?
Can I use another lifeline? Phone a friend?
You didn't have a life in the first place. You play World of Warcraft, okay?
How do you know that? How do you know if that's true or not?
I don't know. I'm being told.
Can I phone a friend? Can I phone a friend?
Yeah. You can phone a friend as well. So here you go. Team Dignitas, Existence, Mouse Sports, SK Gaming Korea, and SK Gaming US.
I'm just going to go... I don't know. I guess I guess I'll have to go with Mouse Sports because they got second in the Korean finals. So I guess they're expected to do well, but I don't think they're going to make it out of the group. And I guess that would make it bad.
Okay. All right. So Mouse Sports, yeah, I think they're kind of unknown, but I'd imagine they will feel confident or like will really want to do well. So expectations will be high for the Asian team, certainly coming into this. All right. So final three then of the whole tournament for the World Finals.
Final three. Okay. I got ourselves, SKUS coming from Group A, and then I'm going to go with who do you think will win Dignitas BB?
I don't know, man. I'm not that. I'm a commentator. I don't know these stuff. And
What's your opinion on this?
Don't know. Who plays for them? I don't know. You tell me.
Dignitas or BB?
One of the two.
Yes, one of the two.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go with BB. I'm gonna go with BB.
Okay, it's done now. It's settled. All right.
2 Americans and 1 Korean team. No European team in top 3.
Man, that'd be crazy. Yeah,
it would be.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I wasn't even thinking of it that way. I was just saying.
All right. Any questions, Sean, for Twixz?
Yeah, the one question I had, which you already touched a bit on, is like, how do you go into tournaments? Do you show up and prepare for every comp that is in your group or you're gonna face, or do you just go into tournaments and let other teams figure out how to beat you? Because Beastcleave kind of comes off as a comp that you have to find a way to beat, and it's not that difficult to succeed with.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it comes off like that, but I also don't think any Beastcleave in the world got rank 1 last season. So, I mean, it does get beat. And I think, we practice for every comp, and we play other comps. So we have comps and backup comps, like you saw at Orlando against BB. So, all
right.
Yeah, we prepare as much as we can for whatever may happen.
Okay, cool. Well, any kind of last shout-outs before we let you go?
Yeah, just big thanks to Complexity and our sponsors, Creative, XFX, PureTrack, and G8 Brand. And, they're getting us to CBIT, and we're going to win it.
Yeah, if you do win it, you're probably the most successful team, for this. They are, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you'd be one of the most successful team on paper for, the year if you win. Are you ready for that, Twixz?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, if you're ready, we're ready. You can have it. All right, and so thanks for coming on the show. We wish you the best of luck at the World Finals, and I'm excited to see you guys come over and play. So just good luck.
Thanks a lot. I'm also excited to beat you in foosball, so that'll be good.
All right, cool. All right, I'll see you later.
Later.